Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Manjari bringing to you the headlines first. Logjam continues in both houses of parliament over Manipur violence issue. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day. Prime Minister Modi deplores opposition parties for continuously disrupting ongoing parliament session. Nagaland government urges Law Commission of India to exempt state from the purview of Uniform Civil Code. Arunachal government announces closure of schools in capital Itanagar following an outbreak of infectious eye disease. And in cricket, rains play spoils sports. Second test between India and West Indies ends in draw. India wins series 1-0. In national news first. The fourth day of the monsoon session of Parliament saw uproarious scenes over the Manipur issue. After the Lok Sabha proceedings resumed, Speaker Om Birla adjourned the House till 2 p.m. and then till 5 p.m. after the opposition members started chanting slogans demanding the Prime Minister's statement on the ongoing situation in Manipur. The House resumed its proceedings in a tumultuous atmosphere when Union Home Minister Amit Shah introduced the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Amendment Bill. The Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar adjourned the House till 2 p.m. The Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order 5th Amendment Bill 2022, introduced by Minister Arjun Munda, was passed in the House. In some good news for the Northeast, as Pangnoon Konyak, the first woman member from Nagaland in the Rajya Sabha, presided over the House after being nominated to the panel of vice chairpersons by Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar last week. President Draupadi Murmu completed 1 year in office today. The President expressed happiness that through technology, Rashtrapati Bhavan has been able to connect with more and more people in the past 1 year. She expressed confidence that Rashtrapati Bhavan officials would continue to work for making the system more transparent and effective by using technology and innovation. To mark the completion of 1 year, President Murmu participated in a number of activities. She laid the foundation stone for redevelopment of Shiva Temple situated in the President's estate. She also laid the foundation stone for construction of a cricket pavilion at the sports ground of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Kendriya Vidyalaya, President's estate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today condemned the opposition parties for continuously disrupting the ongoing parliament session. He said he has never seen such a directionless opposition. He criticized the opposition, saying that behavior shows that they have made up their mind to remain in the opposition in the coming years. Modi said this while addressing the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting held at Parliament House Complex. Briefing the media after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the Prime Minister has called for making the country develop by 2047. Senior BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad informed that the Prime Minister expressed his confidence of coming back to power in 2024. Moving on to Northeast now. The Nagaland government has submitted its official stand on the proposed Uniform Civil Code to the Law Commission of India, stating that the Commission has to throw some light on the history of the Naga people pertaining to Article 371A. State government spokesperson and Minister for Power and Parliamentary Affairs K.G. Kenye informed this at the media briefing in Kohima. K.G. Kenye said Article 371A has stood as a constitutional guarantee by the Government of India to the people of Nagaland. The state government stands for the people on the proposed Uniform Civil Code. The UCC runs contrary to the spirit of Article 371A. The state has urged the Commission to exempt Nagaland from the purview of implementing the Uniform Civil Code.
On the imposition enactment of the Uniform Civil Code, the UCC, our people has not accepted even the idea of such enactment and implementation of the UCC.
In Manipur, Dr. Anupam Mishra, Vice Chancellor, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, called on Governor Anusuya Uke at Raj Bhavan, Imphal on Monday. He apprised the governor of plight of students affected by the ongoing social conflicts in the state. The governor assured him that all measures for safeguarding educational institutions are in place. Later, a team of teachers of the Kendriya Vidyalaya Akampat Imphal East, led by Dr. Hariam, also called on the governor on the same issue. The governor assured the team that all possible assistance will be extended to them. In Mizoram, scores of non-governmental organizations and common citizens took part in a solidarity rally in Aizawl city today, expressing their concerns over the ongoing situation in Manipur. The participants were particularly concerned over the incident in which two women were disrobed and paraded on street. The program at Aizawl began at 11 in the morning. Thousands of people surged to the streets of Aizawl and staged a protest condemning the horrific incident. In a related news from Assam, in May, an organization in Mizoram demanded that people from Manipur leave Mizoram. This was how the outfit reacted to the torture of two women in Manipur. In response, the Mizos in the Barak Valley have been asked to leave Assam by the Hodo Ahom Manipuri Satra Sanstha. The Students' Union said in a statement on Monday that this was not true. The union said it had not asked anyone to leave Assam and had only urged the Mizo people living in Assam to remain vigilant in view of the situation. The organization announced that it has withdrawn its earlier call after the media misrepresented the matter. Assam's Director General of Police G.P. Singh also in his tweet has urged all the stakeholders to maintain peace. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today informed that the state government is planning to build a forest in the heart of Guwahati. Taking to Twitter, Dr. Sharma expressed his government's intention to spread greenery in the city. Arunachal Pradesh is witnessing a rise in conjunctivitis cases in some parts of the state. Owing to the outbreak, the Itanagar Capital District Administration has ordered closure of all government and private schools in capital Itanagar for 5 days starting from today. The measure has been taken in order to break the chain of transmission of the disease. Similarly, there are also reports of conjunctivitis outbreaks at some parts of Longding district. The district administration has ordered all the educational institutions under Kanubari and Launu educational blocks to remain closed till the 29th of this month. In sports news, in cricket, the second test between India and West Indies ended in a draw in Port of Spain, Trinidad, after the fifth day's play was washed off due to rain. The hosts were to resume their second innings on the final day at the overnight score of 76 for 2 on Monday, but the game could not resume as rain played spoilsport. The match was ultimately called off and declared a draw, with India winning the two-match series 1-0. India scored 438 in their first innings and bowled out West Indies for 255. The visitors then set a victory target of 365 runs, declaring their second innings for 181 for 2. Mohammad Siraj was adjudged the player of the match for 5-wicket haul. The three-match ODI series between India and the West Indies will begin on Thursday in Barbados. In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang Gole attended the first ex-serviceman Milan at Chitan Bhavan, Gangtok. Informing this in a social media post, he said it is important to recognize and appreciate the sacrifices and contributions of ex-servicemen as they play a vital role in safeguarding the security and well-being of the country. Supporting and respecting veterans is essential to build a strong and caring society. In Meghalaya, Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma on Monday inaugurated the Synod College in Teso, Nongstoin. The college was established in 2023. It offers undergraduate courses in art stream. In his address, Sangma expressed the hope that the first batch of students from the college would write its history and be a part of its legacy. The inauguration ceremony was attended by a large number of people.
The best way forward for our service is not to instruct, not to command, but the teaching of this word today is to inspire one another. I believe this synod, this college, this church, and its institutions, and every students will inspire the world in the days to come.
Still in Meghalaya, the Voice of the People Party VPP organized a Clean Politics campaign and enrollment drive in Clarion, East Jaintia Hills district. The event was attended by VPP President Arden Miller Basaimot and other leaders of the party. In the campaign, which took place at West Clarion, Basaimot highlighted the disparity between the living conditions of people in different parts of the state.
The living conditions of the people in East Jaintia Hills district and those in Khasi Hills, despite the fact that Jaintia Hills has abundant money.
To end the news, the main points once again. Lok Jam continues in both houses of parliament over Manipur violence issue. Rajya Sabha adjourned for the day. Prime Minister Modi deplores opposition parties for continuously disrupting ongoing parliament session. Nagaland government urges Law Commission of India to exempt state from the purview of Uniform Civil Code. Arunachal government announces closure of schools in capital Itanagar following an outbreak of infectious eye disease. And in cricket, rains play spoils sport. Second test between India and West Indies ends in draw. India wins series 1-0. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.